What is up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we have another episode of my Trek-Segafredo career here on PCM 2019, and today we have the Hell of the North. Of course it's Paris-Roubaix, cannot wait for this race, let's get into it. So taking a look at our team in this one, we have Jasper Stuyven, John Degenkolb and Mads Pedersen, also Edvard Toons, with Ryan Mullen, Kent Kort and Alex Kirsch. Stuyven will be the leader, but we also have a former winner in Degenkolb, Mads Pedersen as well. He can really challenge today. I don't think Toons will be able to cope with the cobbles. So Stuyven, Degenkolb and Pedersen are the main three for us. So 258.8 kilometers to cover today. You can see all the cobbles here. Absolutely absurd. Yves Lampaert, Wout van Aert and Nils Pollitt are the three favourites. I don't think we've got anyone in this list, so it could be quite tough for us. Let's get into it. So guys, Paris-Roubaix is underway, and firstly, let's take a look. Jasper Stuyven on a +5 day. Absolutely perfect. 82 cobble today. Hopefully he can really challenge for the win. At least a top 5. Anything less than a top 5, I'll be disappointed with Jasper Stuyven. So we already have over 3.5 minutes up to the breakaway. You can see the riders right here as Jack Haig and Barguil are in the breakaway. So here we go. Vingegaard leads the peloton onto the first cobbled section of Paris-Roubaix. The breakaway have only 2 minutes at the moment on the peloton. If there are any counterattacks, I'm going to try and follow with Alex Kirsch. So here we go. I think we've got an attack. Yes, Alex Kirsch can try and follow here, and hopefully we can work together and make our way up to the breakaway. So little race update with 110k still to go. Kirsch is in the breakaway. He's recovered pretty nicely, and we have over 3 minutes still on the peloton and just 44 riders. But I think the guys just behind are going to come back on. Yes, I think they will. So 96k still to go. We've got 77 riders in the peloton, a few more coming back on, but I think these guys will struggle. Maybe they will just make it back on, to be fair, but everyone from our team still in the peloton. Let's take position right towards the front, about there should do. As we come on to the Arenberg, you can see Rojas dropping off the front and just 4 men remaining in the breakaway. 2.5 minutes on the peloton here. So Kirsch leads the breakaway onto the next cobbled section, and just a minute back to the peloton. Everyone needs to stay right towards the front here. Even going to up this to 88 because everyone is being whittled away very, very quickly. Toons has been dropped slightly, so is Mads Pedersen being dropped off. Let's try and bridge our way back up to the main guys at the front. So just 34 riders left in the peloton, and now I think it's time to bring Alex Kirsch back to protect some of the guys. Petit seems to be the strongest from those guys who joined the breakaway. Kirsch, he can now protect Mads Pedersen, I think, as we've got some more attacks now, plenty of counter-attacks on the right hand side. So here we go, another 4-starred cobbled section. Let's stop Edvard Toons, try and get him completely out of the way. There you go. Let's make sure we stay here with Mads Pedersen and the rest of our guys. Pedersen doing a decent job keeping us here for now. Boasson, Hagen, Demar and Christoph on our left. Look at the pace being set at the front. Oh my word, everyone is done in our team apart from Jasper Stuyven, it seems. Let's go to the front with Stuyven, try and protect him with one of them. But I think these two guys are basically done, and just 21 riders left as Alberto Bettiol on the front for Education First. So we've got 4 quick-step riders sat on the front. You can see them all here. I'm surprised there isn't more, actually, to be honest, as Pedersen and Degenkolb are about to die. We need to make sure we stay here with Jasper Stuyven. I think we're going to do that for now. Maintaining position on 99. Let's actually pace on like 90 just to make sure we come towards the front of this group. Pedersen and Degenkolb are now done for the day, and Jasper Stuyven in the front group of just 15 riders now. So the winner of this year's Paris-Roubaix will come from this group. We've got Bettiol, Van Aert, Asgreen, Stybar, Lampaert, Seneschal, Pollitt, Stuyven, Sagan, Van Avermaet, Naesen, Van Marker, Christoph, Terpstra and T.S. Benoot. I can see a few guys towards the back are really struggling, and you can see Stuyven feeling okay, to be fair, so maybe we can try an attack pretty soon. So we've got attacks. Peter Sagan going off the front. We've followed Greg Van Avermaet, who is trying to close the gap to Peter Sagan, but it's a massive attack from the big Slovakian, and you can see this is really drawing everyone out ahead of this cobbled section, and I'd actually planned to try and attack on this cobbled section, So obviously that's pretty much out the window now. We need to just try and stay here if we can with Florian Seneschal on the front. Let's try and do that with Jasper Stuyven. I think that must be Bettiol out the back. Yes, he was done for a while. He did a lot of work on the front. Is Pollitt trying attack now? Let's try and follow Niels Pollitt if we can with Jasper Stuyven sagging on our wheel. Van Marke, Van Avermaet as Seneschal and Asgreen seem to be struggling somewhat. Oh my word, is Van Avermaet struggling to keep up? I think he is right here. Let's work with these guys. Let's follow Sepp Van Marke at the back, make the others do the chasing, and oh my word, that may have been a mistake because Niels Pollitt is now off the front. Oh my word, we've got Sagan, Van Marke and Van Aert with Stuyven in this group of 4, but now it comes back together. 13 guys in this group. Let's rest up. So Wout van Aert and Christoph going off the front. Let's just try and stay with these guys. Terpstra is going as well. We need to make sure we follow him. Let's follow Nicky Terpstra. Actually, I'm going to try and take Greg van Avermaet's wheel just ahead. We've got 3 guys off the front now. Van Marke and Sagan are in this group. With Lampert, Van Avermaet and Stuyven. But have those 3 gone up the road? Have they secured it? Let's try a little attack with Jasper Stuyven, but we don't have enough. I'm just going to follow Peter Sagan because I don't have enough strength to try and catch those guys up ahead. It's Christoph, Pollitt and Van Aert. So 13.5k to go. We've covered pretty much all the cobbles. I'm just going to try and follow Sepp Van Marke for now. Peter Sagan can try and drag this group back in, but we've almost got a minute to that group up ahead. I will pace on like 70, but I think the winner will come from Pollitt, Christoph or Wout van Aert. Hopefully we can try and bring them back in with Jasper Stuyven and the rest of this group. I can't see it happening though. So 8k to go in this year's Paris-Roubaix. Jasper Stuyven, I had big hopes for him, but I think we missed the move. I think we used our energy not quite as well as we could have. And as you can see, we're a minute behind the guys at the front. They're still together, Van Aert, Christoph and Niels Pollitt. Do we just sit here or do we try and bridge back up to them? I mean, I don't think we've got the strength. We're just going to have to follow Peter Sagan and hope for the best. I think we're competing for 4th place or better because in the velodrome, you can see they're all following each other. Let's try something. You can see Sagan trying to get away now. Let's follow Sepp Van Marke with Jasper Stuyven with 3k to go in the race. And you can see we're pretty much done now. I don't think we've got much left to give. Maybe we can try and come past Sepp Van Marke, try and pace. No, let's just follow Yves Lampert. He's going to come on the right. The guys at the front are now struggling. Jasper Stuyven is now pretty much done. Up ahead, it's Christoph, Wout van Aert or Niels Pollitt. Alex Christoph wins it just ahead of Wout van Aert. Jasper Stuyven finishes 7th. That was so tough, guys. Jasper Stuyven did his best to try and stay with these guys. I think it was Christoph who attacked first, and then Van Aert and Pollitt really attacked up to him. And these guys were all dropped on that cobble section, and the gap went out to a minute. And at that point, they were gone. They would be the guys competing for the victory. And Stuyven, despite his +5 day, just wasn't quite strong enough. So next up we have the start of the Ardennes Classics, some of my favourite races of the season. And of course we start with the Amstel Gold Race. Mathieu van der Poel won the real life version in absolutely spectacular fashion. Let's see if he can do it again today. But first, let's take a look at our team. So Bauke Mollema will lead our squad. He's our one and only leader for the race. Helping him out we have Nicolas Egg, Fabio Follina, Tom Skujins, Michael Gergel, Edvard Toons and Koen de Kort. So Bauke Mollema does make it onto the favourites list for the race. But like I said, for me, Van der Poel has to be the big favourite. The game has Fuglsang, Valverde and Formelo. And one more thing to note, no Alaphilippe on the start list. So the Amstel Gold Race gets underway, and as you can see, some very nice race days. Mollema on a +3. We have lots of pluses as well, hoping for a good race. So it seems like the breakaway formed pretty early in this one. 5 riders. We have Marcinski, Steels, Bonamore, Williams and Lamatink up the road. So we still have over 150k to go in the race. You can see I've put Koen de Kort and Fabio Follina on the front though over this hilly section because obviously Mollema on a good day, I want to wear down some of the other guys. Okay guys, over all these hills, Fabio Follina and Koen de Kort have basically done all the work. You can see even a few guys have been dropped already and hopefully the other teams are really feeling the effects of this. So we're over a section of hills, and as you can see, just 57 riders remain in the peloton. Let's take a quick look at some of the riders that have been dropped. Root pools, is that Vincenzo Nibali, Jack Haig, Carapaz, Dennis. You can see some strong riders have gone out the back already. So here we go then, guys, just 54 riders left in the peloton. We have another very, very steep climb. Let's just take position with Mollema. I do want to push the pace with Gurgle, so let's just go like this for now. Gurgle, try and push it over the top, my man. Hopefully we can drop a few more guys in the peloton. Let's relay on 85, Scoins and Mollema on his wheel. Let's see if any gaps are created, and just 42 riders able to hang on with the pace. Patrick Conrad's out the back. So you can see guys like Sepp Kuss, Mark Hershey, even Gorka Izagirre, they're just clinging on to the back of this group. Michael Gurgle setting a very fast pace on the front. I think we're about to try an attack. So into the final 20k we go of Amstel Gold Race, and it seems the pace up here is very high. Let's try and stay here with Tom Scoins. This was the place I thought about attacking, but obviously the pace very, very high at the moment, set by Gregor Mühlberger for Peter Sagan. He must be on great form today, and just 21 riders survive that climb. You can see 13 riders just behind. So Tom Scoins now comes to the front. Is Mathieu van der Poel trying an attack? No, he couldn't get through. I think Peter Sagan now on the attack. Is he? No, it doesn't seem like it. Tom Scoins moderating the field at the front of the race, and you can see still 21 riders in this group. These 7 though, I expect will come back in. So 11k to go in the race, 28 riders in this front group. Gregor Mühlberger doing the work on the front for now. You can see we do have that very, very steep final climb. I'm tempted to try and attack with Tom Scoins, and then we can kind of sit in with Bauke Mollema. But Scoins, I don't think is feeling quite good enough for that. Let's try it anyway though. Let's see what happens here. Can Tom Scoins get away? Let's see if the other guys in the peloton treat him seriously. And he does have a gap for now, so let's pace on 85. We can just sit in with Bauke Mollema, and let's see if they can bring Tom Scoins in. 7k to go. So Tom Scoins has a 15-second lead on the rest of the field in Amstel Gold. 6k to go for us. Bauke Mollema can just sit in, and Carapaz looks tired. Scoins though looks very, very tired indeed. He has just 25 seconds as we go under the 5k to go banner. So like I said, Bauke Mollema is getting a free ride. Tom Scoins I don't think is going to win the race, but we need to make sure we come into this final climb right at the front. Tom Scoins, let's put him up to, let's just stay on 70 because he is done. But Bauke Mollema up to 90, 92. We need to follow Van der Poel right here. Let's follow his wheel. Tom Scoins, he seems to be done, and he's blocked Bauke Mollema. Absolute scenes right here. Let's try and follow Maxi Schachmann, try and come round. Valverde is up ahead. Let's follow Tim Wellens. Can we do that? 1k to go. We sprint for the line. Mathieu van der Poel is ahead. Mollema's coming. It's a close finish, but Alejandro Valverde takes it. Schachmann second, Van der Poel third. Mollema just misses out on a top 5. So in the end, just 8 riders finish in the front group. You can see Mollema just missing out on a top 5, which I do believe was our sponsor objective. And I really do think Tom Scoins blocked Bauke Mollema on that final climb. Would have definitely got a top 5 if that didn't happen. Mathieu van der Poel though, he died right on the line, couldn't hold his sprints. Valverde takes it just ahead of Maxi Schachmann. So I've taken a look at Alaphilippe's profile, and you can see he has fractured his vertebrae and will be out for some time. I guess he did that after Milan-San Remo. Next up we have La Fleche Wallonne, another really exciting spring classic. Obviously the final climb so steep, and max of 18.4%. Let's take a look at our team. So Bauke Mollema leads the team again in this one. However, I have decided to bring Giulio Ciccone. I've been trying to rest him ahead of the Giro, but I think he can help out in this one. Also coming to the race, we have Nicola Conchi, Tom Skujins, Michael Gurgle, Koen de Kort, and Nicolas Egg. So the favourites for the race are very similar. We have Fuglsang, Valverde, Woods, Formolo and Schachmann. Van der Poel will ride the race as well. Let's see what we can do today. So the race gets underway. You can see Mollema on a +2 day. Sadly, Ciccone on a -1 though. Nicola Conchi on a +4. Maybe he can play a major role for us. So there was a pretty furious chase today for the breakaway. And you can see a few guys up the road, a few guys dropping away now though. The 4 riders remaining right at the front are these 4 guys right here. So we're now coming up the Mur Heat for the first time in 56 kilometers time. This will be where the race is decided. So just 35k to go in this one. All our guys are still in the peloton and looking pretty good. You can see just 86 riders left now. At the front we have Jasper Stuyven on the front of the peloton, and the breakaway still have almost 2 minutes. So here we go then guys, up the Mur here again. Let's put everyone on 90 bar Mollema. We need to make sure we stay at the front here. You can see the breakaway really being brought in now. It seems Sebastian Hanau is the strongest right there, and a lot of our guys, Nicholas Egg and Michael Gergel, are just clinging on at the moment. Here we go then guys, we're coming into the final 20k of the race. 53 riders in the peloton. Now let's go to the front with Giulio Ciccone. Let's really lay a pace on this climb. Let's go up to 95 for a bit, really put the hammer down on the rest of the peloton. These guys, they can just go on automatic. Are we having attacks? No, I think these guys are just pacing, but Ciccone doing a really good job at the front for the moment. So Giulio Ciccone is about to blow. We have just 40 riders left in the peloton. What a job by the Italian. Let's try and stay over right here. Now Tom Scoynes can come to the front for the team. Mollema, you need to try and stay on his wheel if you can. Let's go up to 95 again. Really kick now with Tom Scoynes. Let's try and keep the pressure on over the top of this climb. Let's go on 99 for a little bit. There you go. Now back down to 85 with Tom Scoynes. We have just 31 riders left in the peloton. So here we go then guys, 8k left in the Fleche Wallonne. Tom Scoynes can pace really hard into this climb. Again, let's go up to 95, really set the pace for Bauke Mollema. Van der Poel's here, Madouas here. Is he attacking? I don't think he is. Tom Scoynes is done for the day, and now we have Nicola Conci. He needs to go as fast as he can right now on the front. Let's go 90. David Gaudu is trying an attack. Maybe we can follow that with Bauke Mollema. Here we go. Let's put Conci on automatic because he can stay here, I think. I think he is strong enough. Gaudu trying something on the penultimate climb of La Fleche Wallonne. Mollema doing everything he can to catch him. And I don't think we're going to do it, you know. It's pretty close. Let's work on 85 now. Fuglsang is coming behind. Conci is in this group behind. Let's use Mollema's energy gel. Oh my word, it is all happening at the moment. Mollema, let's just sit on Fuglsang's wheel. And now David Gaudu is caught. This group of 3 have 15 seconds coming into the final climb. Let's follow Jakob Fuglsang. The rest of the guys are coming. Conci, sprint for it if you can, mate. 900 meters to go. Can we try and compass these guys with Mollema? It's looking pretty tough. Fuglsang on our right. Is he done? Mollema has the lead. Can we hold it to the line? What a finish this is. And Bauke Mollema wins La Fleche Wallonne. What a performance. Beating Gaudu and Fuglsang. What a moment for the Dutchman. I can't quite believe it, guys. What a performance by Bauke Mollema. David Gaudu attacked, we followed, and Fuglsang took our wheel, and we got about 15 seconds on the rest of the leading guys. Fuglsang and Gaudu seemed to use up their energy too early though, and Mollema capitalised, taking it on the final climb. And also a quick shout out to Nicola Conci. What a performance by the young Italian, just 22 years old. He was in the top 15. Welcome to Liege-Bastogne-Liege, the 4th monument of the season already. Let's take a look at our team for the race. So leading our team is Bauke Mollema. He's been in unreal form as of late. We also have Giulio Ciccone, Tom Scoynes and Michael Gergel, with also Nicola Conci, Peter Stessner and Fabio Follina. So the favourites for the 254km long race, Alejandro Valverde, Jakob Fuglsang and Maxi Schachmann. We also have Van der Poel, Trentin, Gaudu, some very good riders here. Let's see what we can do today. So the race is underway, guys. I'm going to actually try and go in the breakaway with Michael Gergel today. You can see we've got some decent race days, so hoping for a good race here. So this 9-man breakaway was allowed to go very easily. You can see all the riders right here. We now have 4 minutes on the peloton, and this means we don't have to do any work until Michael Gergel is caught. So guys, we are 150k into the race already. The breakaway have closed the gap to under 3 minutes now. Michael Gergel still looking pretty good though. So you can see the percentages the riders are currently having to deal with, well over 10%, up to 15% pretty much. The peloton's gap to the breakaway now 2 minutes, and you can see a lot of our guys now struggling a bit with the pace. So look at the pace over these climbs. Fabio Follina is now done. We need to go further towards the front with Giulio Ciccone. I'm going to protect him with Conchi as well. Tom Skujins has been caught somewhat further back, and you can see just 60 riders left in the peloton. The pace at the moment is unreal. So 43k to go in Liege-Bastogne-Liege. Richard Carapaz is sat on the front for Movistar. We have Higuita, Caruso, Dion Smith here as well. We've got 4 guys still looking okay. Ciccone and Mollema looking very good, I must say. So look at this, guys. We've got attacks already up the road. Phil Gilbert, Valverde and Schachmann have gone. We're just going to sit here, I think, for now, because it seems Bahrain and Astana are going to do some work. So Ciccone and Mollema, just try and stay in this group if you can. And we seem to be doing that okay for now. Fuglsang and Caruso are really moving fast to try and catch these guys, it seems. So guys, I am going to make the move to protect Mollema with Giulio Ciccone. Ciccone feeling pretty good, but obviously Mollema is our leader. We have just 26 riders left in this group, and these 3 guys have gone off the front very early. Schachmann, Valverde and Phil Gilbert. Let's see if that move works for them. So 24k to go, and it seems we've got attacks. Tim Vellens doing his best to bring this group back in, but he can't do it. He's really reduced the numbers in this group, I think, but still 30 seconds up to those 3 guys ahead. So 20k to go now. Giulio Ciccone comes to the front. We only have 1 more major climb, and the group ahead have about 50 seconds. It seems those 3 guys could take the win here. So let's go down here at like 75 with Ciccone. Don't want to pace everyone else back, but we need to absolutely pump up the pace up this final climb. Here we go then, guys. We're on the final real climb of the day. As you can see, we're going to start on 92 with Ciccone. And we're going to follow any attacks if they go off with Mollema at this point in the race. Fuglsang is racing up this climb. Let's switch wheels to Jakob Fuglsang with Bauke Mollema. And we still have about a minute up to that group ahead. This is ridiculous. I'm not sure we're going to be able to bring them in. But Fuglsang seems to be attacking. Ciccone is now done for the day. But Mollema is in a decent position on Jakob Fuglsang's wheel. Maybe we can try a little attack on this final section of steep. We have 19 riders still in this group, and we're pacing for them at the moment. Let's not do that any longer though. Bauke Mollema attacking, trying to join those 3 riders up ahead. We have a few riders on our wheel. Are we going to do it? And it seems we might. Schachmann looks tired. Gilbert, so does Valverde. I think we're going to do it here. Oh my word, what an attack by Bauke Mollema. And yes, there you go. We're in the front group of 12 riders and we've made it back in. There you go. So we have 8k to go in Liege-Bastogne-Liege. And as you can see, we do have Jakob Fuglsang who has attacked. He's got about 30 seconds, and with 7k to go and a lot of it downhill, that could be a decisive move by him. We could try and attack, but I don't think we're going to get off the front at this point in this terrain. I think we're just going to be dragging everyone else back to Jakob Fuglsang. So we're going to try it, but I don't think anything is going to come of this for Bauke Mollema. Can we create some gaps in this group? It seems Gaudu dropping slightly, but I don't think we can do any more than that. Let's follow Michael Woods. We're not going to pace everyone back in. Is Jakob Fuglsang going to take this? It's looking pretty close. 2k to go. Let's up the pace to 80, 85 now with Bauke Mollema. I'm worried we've done too much work for everyone else, but let's sprint now into the final kilometre in Liege-Bastogne-Liege. Can Fuglsang take it? It's pretty close. He's going to be caught on the line, and Phil Gilbert takes it ahead of Mathieu van der Poel. Bauke Mollema comes in 8th place. Not a bad result. So big Phil Gilbert wins Liege-Bastogne-Liege, beating Van der Poel, who will be a bit disappointed, I think. Bauke Mollema only 8th, but we can be really happy with our performance in the Ardennes this season. So guys, that brings this episode to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Do drop a like and a comment down below for me if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.